All right, guys, I wanted to do a screencastify on how does Blackboard work. This is what we use for the RVA all the time. So I figured start from the beginning, your actual email that gives you your Blackboard Collaborate session link. So just click on the link. And hurry up and wait. Okay. I'm the only one in the room. Now, if there was other people in the room, this would look different already. What would I start with? Well, I always come over and click on this. Let me move my box here. And default, nobody's chatted yet. Okay. I clicked on everyone so I can see everybody, so I can just type in here, hello class. There you go. You click on this, it tells you who's in there and what powers they have. Most of the time it'll just say students, but you can click on the little dots behind their name and give them presentation rights and all this other stuff. Let's go to my settings first, because this is one of the first things you're going to want to do when you log in. And you can mess around with this stuff. I wouldn't worry about any of this. I would go straight to session settings. You're going to want to turn on generally share audio, share video, post chat messages, and draw on the whiteboard. This is saying that other people can do this. So your students could click the microphone button and they could talk. That's what show audio does. Share audio does. Share video, same thing. Click it. They can. Their picture pops up, their video, and they can talk to you. Post chat messages. I just typed welcome class. Nobody could respond because I didn't have that enabled. And then draw on whiteboards and files. I like that because if we go back to share content and I just click on the top one, share blank whiteboard, boom, blank whiteboard. And I always like to start class with some kind of question. So up here's all your tools. I just clicked on the T for text, and then you can pick your color. I always go with black. And I'll just write in there, I always give my students a question to ask. That's kind of like how I do attendance for the RVA. What is your favorite pizza topping? So I give them that. They respond on the whiteboard. Almost all my students just type their answer. I always put mine on there, pepperoni, and I tell them to put their name on there. This is how I do attendance for the RVA. Now, I know it's a little different for us, but also this generates conversation, and kids will go back and forth in the chat box. Occasionally, they'll do the video and the audio. I find a lot of students don't like to do that. But this is a great way to get your class going. You just give them a question, So the other thing that's really, really important is up here in the upper left-hand corner, open menu, session menu, you got to hit start record. You have to. Guess what? There's going to be days you forget. There's still times when I forget for the RVA, and I've been doing this for years. But hit start recording. Now, at the end, when we're all done, you can go in and hit stop recording. But one of the things with that is if you just forget to stop recording and your session's over and you close out the window and leave, it'll automatically shut it down for you. So that's kind of nice. So I'm not actually going to do that right now because we don't need to record this. On the bottom, you have share audio, so now people can hear my voice if they were logged in. Video, hit that. So then that pops up. I'm down here in the corner. You can raise your hand. Students can do this too. Why would I raise my hand if I'm the teacher? If I gave a kid presentation rights and they're going through a PowerPoint, I might hit that because I have a question and I don't want to interrupt them. A couple other things you can look at. Over here you got view controls, just zooming in, zooming out, that kind of thing. And then in the upper right hand corner, we have sharing settings, which you can go and I just stop sharing my screen. That's all it was. I don't want to get into all this right now. I will go over this on the next lesson. But basically, you guys can log in. You can record. You can do the chat button. And you should know how to use the white screen. Remember, share blank whiteboard. You can even use the pen or pencil and just go crazy. So I hope this gets your feet wet on Blackboard.